All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. We'll get started in a few minutes. We will get started in a few minutes. CAUD is running due to news. CAUD, I'm not interested in it since it is like a $15 stock. BRSH. BRSH, let's have a look. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. BRSH, BRSH. Good afternoon, good morning. Just going through some of the Twitter posts people are messaging about. So look, this one's a very easy chart, right? Zoom out, and what do you see here? I see that there is nothing going on because I identify that this is just a no trade range. Every time it gets to here, rejection, 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 rejection. Nothing unless it breaks above 0.665. If you are trying to take this trade, you should not be touching it. Unless it breaks, you could, I mean, this thing is 6 cents. So if you want to trade a stock that's 6 cents, some people need to change also like their thought and mindset in terms of stocks, right? Just because a stock, okay, is 2 cents, this does not mean it's a good buy because it's cheap. That is something to understand because it is actually the complete opposite. Think about the value of a stock. If a stock is 2 cents, it's that price for a reason, in my opinion, right? There is no reason technically to be trading this, in my opinion. I know it ran whatever 18% on Friday, but for me, looking at this technically is a no-go. No, no, no. Nothing unless it breaks above 6 cents. Obviously, this thing can run, but for me, if I'm looking for an entry, is nothing above that 6 cents, 6.28. Nothing unless 0.600628 breaks above. Right, so nothing on this at all. Hello, good morning, good morning. NIVF is right here. NIVF is right here. This is your chart. There. IBRX. So this one broke the downtrend previously. Again, now in another downtrend here. Maybe a falling wedge. Setting up ish. Maybe. I have this demand zone here instead of this because it has a stronger support level here with this as well. So if we went across, this is demand zone here and here. This one only has a small range, so we'll see. Can keep this one on watch though. Looks good, I like it. HWH, nothing on this. If you look on a larger time frame, look what is happening, right? You can identify every time it gets to 1 point or 216, right? What's happening? Rejection, 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 rejection. Therefore, we go to the 5 minute. What is happening? Nothing. We don't know what's going on. So we have to wait for it to close above there. If it closes above, then yes, we can try and get in. But trying to enter now is casino time. We ain't a casino here. We're here to learn how to trade. ZVSA, what's happening with this? Down, down, down. Strong downtrend. Nothing on this for me. Only if it breaks above the downtrend, then maybe you can consider anything. Trying to enter now is where most people try and enter because they're like, oh, it's going to reverse. It's going to reverse. It's going to reverse. You need to change that mindset. Do not try and catch the bottom. You're going to be trying to do stuff that is impossible. You are trying to predict the bottom every single time and gambling to try and think that, oh, it's going to reverse. Of course, yes, of course, the stock will go up again and it'll come down, it'll go up and it'll go down. But there is no probability that this will reverse now, right? You want it to start pushing to the upside. Maybe now it's looking like it's reversing. Why? Because there's support here, 1 touch, 2 touch. Also here, support. Starting to slow down with the sellers. Green candles are coming in. Buyers are stepping in. This may be looking like a support level here. BDRX low volume. This is on the 15-minute. We have to do it. Yeah, low volume at the moment. Could be maybe a falling wedge-ish. Possible setup here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we have 111. The orange line is just the support because over here. So this is your 15-minute chart. It looks very good, in my opinion. So this is BDRX bullish setup. bullish setup. Works is got low volume, so I have to use a much larger time frame to identify what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Where's support? Right over here. Therefore 197 is support. Where is resistance? Where are there rejections? Around here. We can put it to here. 276. Therefore at the moment, what do we identify? We identify this is a resistance, this is support. What is the trend doing? Let's go to a smaller time frame. The trend is bearish. Bearish, low volume equals do not touch. Do not touch this unless it starts to break and this downtrend, if anything, or you start to see a break above 276. Very easy setup on that. NIVF looks great. IBRX is just chilling. HWH is coming down. ZVSA, this one's reversing, good for possible entry. Stop loss would be all the way under $6 here. Stop loss is underneath this candle here, under this blue line. That's how you could trade it. BDRX, like I said, bullish setup. Hollow, nothing on this unless downtrend break. These are the sub $1 plays. I'm not really interested on them, but at the moment, nothing for me if I was to enter this above this level here, 0.74. ACAN, same as this, identify where the high is, which is here, resistance, so we put that in purple. Identify the trend is bearish. So nothing on this either. INHD, back in demand zone, maybe this is good for possible entries over here. So we've seen every time what happens, it gets to this level, up, and now maybe we'll go up again, who knows, right? AULT. AULT, extremely low volume. This is a pump and dump stock in my opinion. It never really holds its gains, as I can show you from previous price action. Let's have a look. I think you can see this for yourself, correct? Look, up, down, up, there, down, right? Same day, up, down, same day, up, down, same day, up, down, same day, up, down, there, up, down, same day, up, down, right? So what do you identify? You identify that every time it runs up, it just comes straight back down. There is no trade on this at all. For me, nothing, zero. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. I know it has news and it's up 7%. That's all good and well. But if we're looking at it for a trade perspective to enter now, there is much better setups in my opinion. So I would not even consider this one. So for this one, if the keyword is if this breaks above here, maybe you could consider something. 0.325. But nothing now, nothing. Look, it's just in the middle of the air. It's flying midair. AGBA. So AGBA 30-minute demand zone. This one does not look good right now because we can just simply see that by the overall trend. Let's go to the 1 hour so we can see it much cleaner, right? So we can see what's going on. What do we identify? We have a demand zone here, which is this level here. We can put it. So demand zone. Demand zone, which is here. Which was here, and now look, where is the trend? The trend is going from bullish to bearish, downtrend. Therefore, this is in a downtrend. I would personally not be entering this unless it breaks above 235. That's kind of how it needs to do. What it needs to do. So AGBA needs break above downtrend. If that breaks above the downtrend, then you can look for an entry. I patiently wait on INHD and it fell apart. I can tell you something, soup, and you won't be very happy about it. But look over here. So this is where I drew the chart in the Discord for you, like this, remember? Falling wedge. I mentioned it over here for you, remember? Over here. And then look, it ran 30% since then. So yeah, I'm not too sure what happened with your entry there. I know your internet or something went out, but yeah, you had more than enough time for that setup there, in my opinion. SBFM, I am not touching this. I do not care about the stock, but I will show you exactly why you should not be trading this. Look at the chart in general. What do you see? I see red, I see blood, I see a lot of downtrend. Very, very bearish. Who's trading the stock? The master, Zach Morris. Why is it down? Because it's a pump and dump. Do not touch it. This should be very, very easy for you to see this. Just zoom out to a large time frame, right? See this? Strong bearish price action. If you were to consider anything, if you wanted to, maybe above 124, that's it. INHD fake wicks. Fake wicks at 8 a.m. Regardless if they were fake wicks, if you got in here, it still ran 11%. Look, so if these were fake wicks, these two, right? We can consider these two fake wicks. Let's say for the example, this is a fake wick, and then this one here. But look, this here is not a fake wick. That's not a fake wick. But if you entered around here, which ran to, let's say the high of this, it is a nice 11% move. Obviously you would have been out a long time ago, because if you entered here, you would have sold at your 5% target, which is right here. So you entered here, look what happened. It came down, broke out, came down a little bit, and then up 5%. So yeah, valid. It was a valid trade. You had time to get in that one. Jagex, NCI, I don't know, this one's the volume is not quite there for me personally. It might be in a falling wedge. It could be maybe finding an area of support around here, 180. So yeah, this is what you have at the moment. Maybe support here, maybe it should push up, but you need some volume on this for it to at least do something, you know? Can't do anything with no volume. This Jagex play, let's have a look. I personally don't like this play, but basing it off technicals, it's broken out of this ascending triangle here, look. So an ascending triangle is a bullish pattern. So look like this to here, right? So here to here. Therefore, you can see Jagex is breaking out. Where is its next resistance? This is the next high here. And then you have another high right here. And then you have another high right here. So these are your next resistance level. These are not targets. These are just your next resistance levels, right? So now that it's broken above this resistance here, previous, there is a higher probability it will continue to push up here, then go all the way down to support, which is around here, 0.165. So Jagex, clean breakout. So this was a clean breakout, right? Let me see some people on YouTube. NKGN. NKGN, there is nothing on until 216, to be honest. Well, personally, I mean, you could just wait for $2 break if you wanted to, but yeah. So $2 is that psychological level we always talk about. And if it breaks the psychological level, then there is a higher probability it will continue up. Same as any other resistance level. So $2 is a rejection once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So do not try and buy now because you are gambling. Wait for the setup to break above and then you can try and get in and entries. So wait for $2 break above. So when I share a chart like this, it means do not enter now, wait for the break above the resistance level, which is this, then you can look for an entry. That's why it is all about patience. CNDT. CNDT, let's check this one out. All right, I added this one, let's see. All right, I'll keep this one on watch. Someone else asked me about GNS. So GNS is just consolidating. Consolidation. Nothing. You need a break above this 0.50 cents. Needs break above 0.50. It's consolidating right now, so there's a big move coming on this one. Just make sure you keep your stop loss. Beacon, the mighty Beacon apes have arrived on my page again. The mighty Beacon. Beacon is this. This is your setup on Beacon. Beacon is in a bullish pennant. Price is expected to go up. Bullish pennant. Very, very nice bullish pennant. Right, let's keep going through these plays. Let's see what else is moving. So hollows, nothing. ARQ, nothing. ACAN, nothing. This one, nothing. So hollow, like I said, nothing. BDRX, volume's coming in on this finally, but it's just that support. ZVSA is just chilling at $6 over here. You can just move to $6 support. HWH, nothing on this for me personally. IBRX, very, very clean, easy setup. This is a very strong play. I really like this setup a lot. Even from a larger time frame, this is a very bullish chart. We know that this has been running since last 2 weeks, I think. So yeah, this is a very nice setup on this play. So BDRX, IBRX, strongest setup this morning. Strongest setup this morning. IBRX. Right, for those 2 people or 3 people that joined the Discord, guys, I've just sent you a DM. Please check your Discord DMs. I've sent you the starter kit just to go through it, watch the intro video, and so on with that. Should be very easy to follow. NAVF is right here. So copy this chart, screenshot it, paste it, whatever you need to do to remember that this is it, right? This is the chart. This is a bullish pennant. It needs to hold $2 for it to hopefully push to the upside. At the moment, it is right at around support level, so we'll see here what's going to happen. CNDT, nothing on me for this. Cord. So cord is a very simple one if you want to try and trade this. All you have to do is wait for the trend to break like that. So cord, here's your support level around here, 0.515. So yeah, if it closes above here, 0.6, then maybe you can look for an entry on that. All right, cord. Wait for downtrend break. So the reason why I draw the downtrend on the 1 minute chart as opposed to the 5 minute is because using a 1 minute chart allows you to get in earlier than waiting on the 5 minute chart, right? So using the 1 minute here, we know that if it closes here above on the 1 minute, then you can look for an entry and it should continue to push up. On the 5 minute, you still have to wait a while. You have to wait, I mean, 1 more minute, but I don't think it'll close above. So you'd have to wait for the next 5 minute, which is initially what's going to happen is you're going to miss the move. So that's why 1 minute is a good chart time frame to use when you're doing scalps like this on the movers. Peggy, Peggy. This is my chart on Peggy, nothing on this. Maybe that thing here, what I have. Peggy's prediction is still alive. IV prediction. Still alive. Prediction. Tesla is just Tesla is a Tesla. It's a this is just a stock that is breaking down. It's broken down trend. Broken down trend. I'm not really interested in these large cap plays, but I know it's running, so there's your charts, there's your levels. Tesla key levels. I'm not really fussed about these. I trade the higher volume plays, or the ones that are at least give me some kind of movement. NIHD, what is happening here? We are in the demand zone and we're breaking below. If we break below this, then we'll come down to around here probably. Nothing on this at the moment. ARQQ, nothing on this. You can put this as your possible support around here. Hollows, just chilling. BDRX. ZVSA is pushing up. This looks good for maybe possible entries here. Holding support very well at $6. Pushing, pushing, pushing. HWH, I mean, if you want to, I can try and force this setup here. Downtrend, breaks above, maybe look for entries. IBRX, just chilling. This one, nothing. NIVF, down she goes. What was that one called? Let me check Cord out. And there goes Cord, right? So look, as I mentioned, going on the 1 minute, you see on the 5 minute, you have to wait for confirmation. So you still have to wait 3 minutes for this to break, to close above, then you would enter, correct? If you're using the 1 minute, look, you would have entered on this candle closure here, right? Which ran, what's that? 5%. So that's how you trade this. Using the 1 minute. Looks nice. Looks good. Maybe this was a bullish pennant on the 1 minute actually. Yeah, a little bit. I don't really use the 1 minute too much. Sometimes if I'm trying to snipe an entry, but you can see here, this is what happened. It's a bullish pennant. Price action has done exactly what you want. Up, down, up, and then here. Hopefully, it would have been better if it came down, but it goes up. Prediction here could be that it's breaking out now, retesting around this level, and then it goes up again, right? So that's a break, and then retest, and then go up. So here's your Cord setup. Nice on Cord. Well done, guys, in the Discord. Let me see what else is moving. NIVF down, 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 down. So we can see that now it's broken below $2. This is no longer a valid pattern. So therefore you just remove this and you have to update the chart. Where is the next demand zone? I would use this here. You could even use this level here, this demand zone. Last red candle for the move. Right here can be the next demand zone. So maybe it'll come down into here and look for entries. Demand zone. So this one, hopefully it holds around this level. If it does into open, this will be perfect. This is where I'll look for entries today. So NIVF is in, heading to demand zone. NIVF. Right, let's see. NIVF heading into demand zone. So that's what you have for this at the moment. Let me see what else is moving here. MBOT and LOD. Guys, if you just ask for one setup, it'll be much better for me because I cannot do 20 at a time for you guys. This is no bueno. Nothing on this. Nothing. MBOT, I would not touch this at all. Nothing. MBOT, no setup. So MBOT is no setup. Very clear that I know it's had news up 4%, but for me, nothing, nothing. PayPal's earnings today, correct? If anyone knows, anybody can tell me. Here's your main resistance, 62.75, 62.80. So look, this is your target level where it's heading to at the moment, but obviously it has earnings. I do not suggest holding through earnings unless you're long term on this thing, then fair enough. key resistance at 67.80 on PayPal. What else is there? Guys, large caps I don't really care about. Large caps is nothing on large caps. Large caps suck. Unless you're doing options, then yeah, fair enough. Nothing unless it breaks above. This is just, I just use a larger time frame for these so you can just see the trend. Overall bearish, wait for trend to break. So Meta currently bearish. Right, what else is there? Someone else asked about Acon. Acon. Pump and dumpers. Acon is nothing on Acon, unfortunately. So Acon's a very easy setup to look at. Where's the high here? If it breaks above that, maybe you can look for entries. I know it ran previously, but it came straight back down. Nothing unless 0.03635 break. Right, I'm gonna go through my watch list, guys, and I'm gonna head into the Discord. So we have NIVF here is in demand zone. We'll see if this one holds, which is gonna be possible entries. We'll see today. CNDT, I don't know, we can just put this as support maybe around here, 314 over here. And then we have IBRX. This looks like a good setup for today as well. I'll chart this a little bit later and update it. At the moment, we're in a downtrend like this. So for me, nothing on this yet. There is a possible falling wedge setup actually, which is looking good. So maybe, yeah, this looks good though. This is probably one of the top setups today. That does not mean buy it now. I'm just letting you know that this is a possible setup today. Look at the larger time frame. It's extremely bullish. So play the trend. The trend is your friend. When a stock is bullish, that is when you want to look for nice entries. So this is IBRX setup. Right. What else is there? Let me see. Okay, so HWH, another setup. Nothing on this unless it breaks downtrend or above 216, I would say. ZVSA keeps pushing up. Keep an eye on this one. BDRX, not looking good right now. It's breaking below. It's down 16%. Just move that off the watch list. Hollow, for me, I don't really like this trade, so I'll just move it out of here. And then sub $1, we have ARQQ, just basically at support. ACAN, right into demand zone right now. And INHD is no longer in this demand zone, so this is no longer valid. So now you have to draw the trend. What's the trend? The trend is in a downtrend like that. So those are my plays at the moment, guys. The top two plays I would say to watch are NIVF and IBRX. You can also add that chord to the watch list if you want to, if you like trading those sub $1 plays like this. So we'll just add this here as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks again for the support. New members who just joined today. Discord, please check your Discord DMs. I've sent you guys a message to read and watch the intro video. Have a great day.